kids, the hunger strike for Ethiopian world conscious prisoner, Birtukan Mideksa. We are here. This is D1, D+1, or D-Day 1, starting up. It's May 3rd, DC, Washington, DC, and we're doing it for Birtukan Mideksa. We want you to come out and join us and help us out. And so, right now with me is the man himself, Chris Flaherty, who sort of institutionalized this whole thing. And so my man Chris here. Yeah. So Chris, how's it going so far? We just started. You feeling okay, man?
So far so good. Feel just perfectly fine.
On the hunger strike, mates. You hear that? On the hunger strike. That's how deep we get here, okay? Hunger strike, right. Alright, so Chris, give us a little bit, man. Like how do you feel about this whole thing a little bit? Like what's the goal for today, you know? What do we got?
Well, for us the goal is each day at a time. So, you know, we take one day at a time, and hopefully you know, everyone will be able to stay with it. It's not an easy thing to do, not to eat day after day. This is only the first day, but I can assure you I really mean what I say, and I'm taking this to the wire.
It's total compassion, because we know that Birtukan has been, Birtukan Mideksa, that is the world prisoner of conscience. We know that she had starved herself, or she did a hunger strike when she was incarcerated, but also we know that she has some sort of, she's in dire need of medical attention, right? So think about that when you go to sign our petitions. We do have petitions for Birtukan Mideksa, but this is compassion, you know? She's going through it, you're going through it, man, you know? It's great.
That's it. It's the least we can do. It's the least we can do for her. Very courageous woman.
Right. So Birtukan, just for you guys to identify, she's like Aung San Suu Kyi. She was a leader of a movement, opposition party in Ethiopia back in 2005. Of which her party was disenfranchised fraudulently of the elections, and then in 2008 she was thrown in jail by the ruling party in Ethiopia. Same thing like Aung San Suu Kyi with the Burmese government throwing her in jail. Seems to be a lot of that going on, and people of all nations have rights that their government must abide by, and they're born with them. And so anytime they're violated, like Aung San Suu Kyi or Birtukan, or even if it was Martin Luther King back in the days in the 60s here in this country, you know, even with that, you know, they're violated, you got to let them know you can't do that, because if you don't say anything, they'll just keep violating. So, okay, here at the hunger strike, it's going down. Chris Flaherty is here, a couple other people here, so a lot of Ethiopians here. Come on down. If you speak Amharic, you come on down, man, because, you know, talk to these guys. All right, so check it out. We got some signs here.
My mom is there, my wife.
Birtukan signs, you know, this is what she looks like. You've seen her all over on our page and stuff, you know. And so, yeah, she's a very young woman. She's, what, 36 years old or something, 37 years old. And she is the first woman to run a political movement or party in Ethiopia in 4,000 years, mate. Not even I can do that. Here's what we want. Mr. President, U.S. Administration, recognize Birtukan Mideksa as a prisoner of conscience. Okay? You can use this too. Speak out against all and any injustice in the world, not just the less selected ones, alright? Stop financing repressive governments in Ethiopia. Demand the release of all political prisoners in Ethiopia. And the last one is the big one. Your ally for the war against terrorism should be the people of Ethiopia, not the dictators and tyrants who happen to hold power at the moment. So, that's some of the ask, you know. Go to our place, Facebook Migration, and check out the updates. It's going down. You'll see them all tonight. And hey, come on down. You don't have to starve. You don't have to fast. If you want to, that's cool, you know, because you want to have compassion and stuff. But just come on down and have your say and say something, and join these guys here in the hunger strike, because they're doing it, you know. And you know, you got to help them out. Have compassion.